4 and they ride that bitch out.
I hear you.
November 1st, really.
Which is why she asked, when can I decorate?
People would start decorating November 1.
Yeah. So, and that's another reason why I'm saying spooky season is fall, because people of Christmas favor have overridden November. Like, there's no such thing as Thanksgiving anymore to some people. Like, you'll go to people's houses and you'll eat their meal with a fucking Christmas tree next to you, which is diabolical. That's nasty work to be at a Thanksgiving dinner.
I've always waited till
and look
after.
to your right and there's a Christmas tree out.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've always waited till after. I don't know if I've ever done that.
So, with that being said, you weirdos out there, welcome to the Maybe It's Me podcast, episode 28. It's your boy, Nick. To my left, as always, my dog, Mr. Devon. How are we, sir?
Fantastic.
Live long and prosper. The man behind the camera and mic, as always.
How's it going, guys?
Mr. Paul Ellis. It's going great, man. It's good to see you. Like, I don't see you every day. It's good to see you.
Saw you yesterday.
Yeah, you did. And, as always, our content lady, Miss Erin Lane.
Slow down there.
Miss Erin Lane. How are we?
I'm doing good.
Good. Fantastic. Good to see all of you. Missed you guys, even though I've pretty much seen y'all consistently. Because it was my birthday this last weekend. Hooray!
Yay!
And with that, I played golf with you yesterday. That was awesome.
Yes.
What'd you think?
I'm starting to hit that ball.
Devin is doing it.
Like,
Are you? I have
no. Like after the last time. See, I'm saying, like,
Is the swing better than that Vegas swing?
I maybe missed like 7 balls altogether. Like the first time, and then I was making contact. Now where it was going, it's another story. But I was making contact.
He was making better contact, like more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it wasn't getting a lot of flight. It was rolling, but that's all the point of golf. Just keep that thing going.
I swear to God.
All I remember is that one video I took, and it was a boom from the golf club hitting the ball straight to a branch. And you could hear it. Boom, boom.
My most embarrassing hit yesterday was I was driving.
Did you video this?
No, I had the ball a little too high.
He hit the tee.
I hit that motherfucker, and I hit the tee, and the ball fell straight down, but the tee went flying.
Didn't hit the ball at all. The ball literally fell because the tee disappeared.
I hit nothing but tee. That was one of my worst ones, but that was one of the 7 that I missed. Other than that, I was doing great. Then there was one I really thought I hit. I mean, it sounded like I launched that motherfucker.
And he goes, "Where'd it go?" I said, "You soared it." And it landed like 5 feet in front.
Dog, it went so high. I thought that thing was gone. I was looking for it. I was like, "Where that motherfucker
He
go?"
said, "Damn, Nick, where'd it go?" I said, "You soaring, dude. It's soaring
He
in the
fucked
air."
me, and the next thing, like, whoop, right there. I could have walked from the tee to get it. That's how.
Where did y'all play?
Buckhorn and Comfort.
Okay.
It was cool. Yeah,
It was a good course.
Yeah.
It's a dope little course. So yeah, saw you yesterday. Aaron, saw you with my wife at Pastiche. We came out and kicked it with you a little bit.
Yep.
That was fun. We had a nice little dinner. 4 Brothers, shout out 4 Brothers at the Omni Hotel in San Antonio, downtown, off the Riverwalk. If you want a good meal, go join them at 4 Brothers. It was fantastic. I got chicken fried venison. My wife got the ribeye. And what did we get?
What sides did y'all get?
So we got mac. I always get mac and cheese wherever I go.
Yeah.
It was good. Asparagus was another one. You got to have asparagus with the
Asparagus is
ribeye.
my go-to.
Was it like baked mac and cheese or was it just regular?
It was baked.
Okay.
What do you consider regular?
Not baked.
What is
just like the cafeteria mushy.
Like some Kraft mac and cheese or something?
Velveeta?
Yeah, like I'm very confused
Well, I
on what you're
assume
talking
most people
about.
don't bake their mac and cheese.
I mean, I've never been to a restaurant on them now. I guess maybe like a good
Luby's.
restaurant.
Luby's is not baked.
well, I was
but
gonna say-
Chili's doesn't bake their mac
slaps.
and
Yeah, you're talking about not good.
But Chili's is
restaurants.
literally
not
Kraft.
high end.
Stop.
Oh,
Not
okay, I
high
better say
end.
yeah.
Not high end.
Chili's is a fine establishment.
Okay, but it's not high end.
Yeah.
What's high end?
4 Brothers.
Four Brothers.
Who makes that? Who makes it standard?
He's making a very Scrooge face, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no way you're going to down a hill that like I'm a Chili's
Chili's is
number
not
one
high
fan.
end.
Who's to say that something's high end?
Your bank account when you pay for
The
that.
price on the
price
menu?
on the menu. When you go and get that receipt that you would not pay for.
Did
is
your
like, I
table
never
have
paid.
white tablecloths?
Yes.
So Nick, if I show up to your house and be like, Nick, I'm gonna cook you dinner and you're gonna pay for it, and I put a white tablecloth on your kitchen table and I serve you some Kraft mac and cheese that costs $100, is that high end?
That's a terrible example because you ain't ever cooking for me.
I'm a great cook.
Are you?
Yes.
define if you had to cook me your best dish, go.
I'll make you some filet mignon with some asparagus on the side with some mashed potatoes.
How do you cook it? I want to know the steps.
What is it? Medium
You're
rare?
gonna have to find out and see.
Because you don't know how to cook it. Anyways. But yeah, it was high end. And yes, they did bake the mac and cheese. Asparagus is the other side. And then the appetizers were Brussels sprouts, barbecue glazed Brussels
Can't do
sprouts.
those. No.
It was delicious.
Can't do those.
And then we had Texas Wagyu that was,
Ooh.
I can't pronounce the term, but it's like I want to say it's like Italian the style that they do it, but they slice the raw meat super thin on the plate and spread it out on the plate, and then they put like toppings on top. And then you just grab it and like spread it on bread.
Y'all had wine?
We had martinis at Four Brothers. So we had martinis. I got a cucumber martini. My wife is new to martinis. She got dry. Dry is like basically alcohol.
She got a like vermouth
pretty much
classic.
Yeah, like a just straight dry.
Like a dirty.
And so like she didn't realize like dry means like it's just
Vodka.
like it's just pretty much alcohol.
Ew.
And so she was just like and not enjoying her drink at all. She thought she was taking shots the whole time.
I could see that.
I told her it's like if you order a whiskey and you say neat, like it's just like hot and just like there's not a lot of like garnishments to that bad boy. You just
It's quite literally vodka, olive juice, olive brine.
She didn't even get an olive.
It's a
in it. I
drink
think
for
that's what
someone
upset
who's
her
there
the
for a
most. She
specific
got,
reason.
Damn, I can't even remember what they dressed it with. It was bad. It wasn't good.
Do people actually drink it like that?
Yeah, a
Oh, yeah,
dirty
people love-
martini is
dirty
like
yeah, people love it, but it's just
vodka.
alcohol. Like it feels like to me, I was just drinking Everclear in high school and shit.
oh my god.
Like that's what it reminds me of, and that's what it reminded her of. After that, the Texas game was on, so we walked to the bar and watched that upsetting game. Aaron, how you feeling? Texas
Upset.
lost.
I'm upset. I'm upset for multiple reasons because we lost and we were bad sportsmanship.
That
Our
was the
fans
most
did.
insane thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wait, what
No,
happened?
That
So-
was so embarrassing.
They called so a Texas player intercepted the ball.
Yeah.
But then they called defensive pass interference.
Okay.
But then the whole crowd erupted because they didn't think it was a pass interference, which it wasn't. But
You're
they
biased.
gave them the wrong call, so then they started throwing water bottles and everything
On the
onto the
field.
field.
In the middle of the
UC
game?
got a $250,000 fine.
What was the most wildest part about that? They came
overturned
back
the
like
call.
10 minutes later and was like, well, after review, we're going to not call a defensive pass interference. They gave the ball to Texas. Never seen some shit like that.
And
Vegas
that's
made
not
a
even
call.
like a reviewable play, so they just
They just gave it to
just
Texas,
gave it
even
to
though
them.
they called a defensive pass interference.
After they were already getting their ass whooped, though.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
And now Ewers isn't even like
I was gonna
he's
say,
out.
unfortunately, I think Quentin Ewers ruined his career. And what's even funnier is like these commercials are even funnier now. Have y'all seen his commercial? He has a Dr. Pepper commercial where he's like, obviously, like I think he gets some NIL money from him, but he's like, the college game day Dr. Pepper guy. He's like the sheriff of the Dr. Pepper town. Well, he gets out and he's like, about to do something. And Quinn Ewers gets out as like his backup sheriff. And he's like, oh, you need backup for this. Or he's like, oh, go ahead, Quinn, call for backup. And Quinn's like, we don't need no backup. And like, he's like, no, I think we should call backup. He's like, we don't need backup. And like, it's like a joke on Quinn's situation being a backup. It's even funnier now because his backup came and took his job. And Quinn Ewers'
and he
career
bowed out so he could focus on the NFL draft.
is that what he just said?
Yeah, I saw it on.
What'd he do?
He's
announced that
out for the remainder of the season.
Quinn Ewers is?
Man,
Yeah.
his draft
No,
stock
for
is
real?
gonna plummet.
Unless that was like a joke post.
I
Like
didn't see
he's
that.
out for the remainder of the season.
He probably has.
So focus
that'd be
on
a
the
terrible
NFL
decision.
draft.
It's tough. Tough for him.
Take that with a grain of salt. I
Arch
No,
Manning-
it
briefly
would just be a
saw it.
terrible decision to do it right after the
Yeah.
Georgia game.
Well, you still
looks
have Bama.
terrible.
They play Bama this year, right? They're gonna play him.
We have A&M.
They and them.
Oh yeah, that's an even better one.
I'm excited for that.
For the first time,
That's
It's
it's not this weekend, but it might be the next week or something like that. I think
they play.
Thanksgiving.
They play in
Thanksgiving.
College Station.
I don't know.
Oh, if they do,
If
that
they
thing's
do,
gonna
that's
be
gonna be
fucking
the most-
I'm about to look right
tickets
now.
for this one are starting at like $500. Those are going to be starting for
Bro.
like
Let's go.
We play Vanderbilt.
Kyle Field is the loudest place I've ever heard in my life. Went there to a Bama game. It was insanity.
We play Vanderbilt, Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, A&M.
So if anybody's
At
an AT
A&M,
fan, I
right?
feel bad for you. But you got the number 5
A&M
spot. So.
at A&M.
Yep. Good luck. So with that, yeah, we'll watch the game. Went to Pastiche, hung out with E,
Yeah.
and that was like the gist of my birthday. But Friday, my actual birthday, the 18th, kicked it with the family, had barbecue brought to the house, and enjoyed my sister and our nephew. I was gonna say her son, which is my nephew. But yeah, it was cool. So that was my weekend. What about you, Devin? How's your last week?
I had a good week. Did my anniversary. Had a little my nephew's birthday party.
Anniversary was the week before, right?
Yes.
Week before mine. So we haven't been here in 2 weeks, as y'all probably have noticed.
Yes.
It's been 2 weeks since we've all done the podcast. But happy anniversary to you and yours.
Thank
It's
you.
a big deal.
2 years,
Yeah.
but together for 12.
Do you guys do like the anniversaries have like a theme? Do you do that?
What the fuck is that?
Isn't it like
Yeah, there's
Each one
certain
has, like, a theme?
themes for anniversaries. It's like a
Y'all making us look real stupid. So
Yeah, go ahead.
no, it's supposed to be like your gifts are supposed to be based on like certain things. Like I know one's like paper and stuff like that. One's like
there's
diamonds.
like gold. Yeah.
what the fuck are y'all talking
Yeah,
know
the
which
first
one.
anniversary's paper.
Of like a gift you're supposed to get her? Because
Yeah,
I ain't glad
yeah.
I didn't get her.
What
a gift,
anniversary are you on?
For a wedding, I would be on my 5th. This
Fifth?
year. 12-12.
So your fifth one is wood.
I'm pretty good with that.
Though.
Start
Make her a
carving.
table.
Literal wood.
That's crazy.
What is yours?
This was my second.
It was your second?
Yeah.
It's
I'm an idiot.
we'll pass on this one. I don't
Oh, it was a little bit of love making?
know. This is weird. It's cotton.
Don't
That's
don't say another word.
I didn't say anything.
Go to Build-A-Bear.
I didn't do any of that. Like I didn't even. I made
it
a day.
symbolizes strength and comfort between two people.
That does symbolize strength, I guess, huh? Ain't no comfort about no
Be
cotton.
strong in them fields.
So if you want to skip to like the third,
I don't know. Like I don't. We don't have that theme though.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
We do.
so-
We do like our own little thing though. Like
Yeah, walk us through what you did, because I thought it was kind of dope.
because like last year was our first one, but like it kind of just works out. But we can do it to where. So this year I planned a day for us of what we did. I didn't really like get.
Like stuff both of you would like, or stuff like this is Devon's day and you're gonna do things Devon likes.
One thing was mine for sure, but I knew she'd have a good time with it. I took her to do the sandbox out there in the rim,
Sandbox VR?
and we did virtual reality. That shit is fire. I'm going again. Like I was out there, bruh.
said he thought he was for real.
I was
Call of
like
Duty.
SEAL Team 6 in there. I was over there,
Running
Brady.
around the room.
I was having a come here. I was just like,
You crawling
I was trying to save her and shit. Army crawl, let's go. And she was, yeah, I had a good time with that. That VR shit is dope. We can do 6 people, up to 6
Is that
people.
in San Antonio?
It's in the rim.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of VR spots.
Yeah, we need to go there immediately, expeditiously. There's like different things. It's like you know what it's like. Did you play zombies in Call of Duty?
Devin, you genuinely don't want me to go.
It's like that.
I saw him in paintball, and
Yeah, no, I wanted to go.
Paul didn't think I could slide cancel in real life.
I was hiding behind the corner. He comes sliding in on one
I
knee,
said, "Paul."
does a U-turn.
I say, hey, Paul, we're going this way right here.
Hey, there was some times where that was needed. We needed that. I needed you. I was out there getting outflanked. It was just
I
me
be
and
slide
Brady.
canceling for real.
It was so we did our best.
I
It
don't
was a
think
lot
Paul
of
thought
fun.
I was also like, I don't think he thought I was athletic.
Yeah.
So there was that.
No, it was
Some
good.
stuff.
We're all gonna do this, Paul. I need you to get on board.
Just tell me one.
It's fun as hell.
That would be dope. Well, maybe it's me VR sesh.
Was it pricey?
Did you just say you're not doing it, Aaron?
Define pricey. It's dope. It's just like this warehouse and like you don't. It has like everything.
Dude, when somebody cuts you off midway through and says, I trust you, like that means they're never experiencing that ever.
What would
again.
make you not want to do it?
I'm not agile.
You don't got to be agile.
That has nothing to do with it.
You walk around in the room.
You're army crawling.
I was just fucking around. We don't really do that. Nah. You just like it's like a little 10 by 10 room.
They got like a matted area.
And like the VR session they put over your head, like it tells you when you're close to the wall, so you never hit the wall, but you stay in this little thing, and it's just like zombies come at you from every fucking angle. You gotta look behind you to the side there, and it's like it looks like you can see 3 miles down the line. Like it's crazy. It's really dope. You'd have a good time.
It's fire. It's fire. And then y'all went home and
Oh, so yeah, I did. So like that was it. So like I made a day for my wife, as in like I tried to plan like her day as what I know. So like her first day, like the first part of the day, I already knew was like I'm gonna let her doom scroll, and lay in bed.
Yep.
Because that's her thing. She doesn't want to get up and have to do things. So my wife's like, she doesn't have to be on a schedule. She don't want to be on a schedule. So I was like, all right, we ain't gonna do nothing in the morning. I made her breakfast in bed, just had breakfast. We watched Modern Family for a little bit.
Yep.
Did the VR thing. That was pretty cool. Went home, chilled for a second, and then I took her to Area 51 food park.
Okay, yeah.
It's like up there off
Sorry,
Petrenko.
you lost me, but yeah.
I just wanted, because I wanted to give her like options.
It's a dope little
So
spot.
it was like double the spot. I have like all these foods and stuff. So we just tried like different food trucks and shit. It would have been cooler if I did that on Saturday, but either less, our anniversary was Sunday. So we did that, and then I took her home, and I had my brother and Nick. Nick helped a lot.
My fraction of help was this.
Nick helped a lot because I had him print out a picture. Did you see the picture at work?
No.
Oh, I had Nick print out like a happy anniversary poster of me and Brady of like a picture we took in Greece. So I had him do that, and then I was at my father-in-law's house, so he dropped it off, and like what I was able to do was put it in like this poster and hang it in the garage. So when we were at the food park, my brother and his wife were at my house, and they were like blowing up this couch I bought, this like little camping couch, little couch, and then they went to the movie theater and got like fresh popcorn, because that's like my wife's thing, is like movie theater popcorn.
Like actual movie.
No, like actual movie theater, not pop it. So I had them go do that, and then like set it up, and we played live and watched the movie, and like finished out the night there. I got all her favorite snacks and everything, and we watched the movie.
I like it.
Then I went to work.
I love it. Paul, you also had yourself a great, at least one out of the 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I wasn't here last podcast for
The Eric Crutchfield podcast. You missed it. What were you doing?
I was being a little adventurous. So we filmed on my birthday, and my birthday was on Monday. So I celebrated with family like that weekend before, but I didn't do anything on my birthday. So I don't know when I figured it out, but I just said I'm gonna go visit somewhere, and it was either between New York or Orlando, and I know what I could do in Orlando for one day, so I took a trip to Orlando.
He didn't trust me. He said, Nick, is one day enough time to experience New York? And I said, absolutely.
I don't think it's enough.
No, that it's not.
Orlando was
what it
only
is.
enough because I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
For New York?
Yeah. And I know
You're talking
that
about
because I
Aaron's
did it.
Haven right now.
So how well do you know New York? Because I'm about to walk you through one day that me and my wife experienced, and I'm not going to troll you. How well do you know New York? Like Manhattan, like geographically, pretty well.
Average.
Decent. Okay. So but you know how far things are from one another.
Yes.
The tourist spots.
Yes.
All right. So we flew in, came through Penn Station up to Madison Square Garden. So we got to experience the Garden already. Saw that. Hotel was across the street from the Garden. That ghetto one where all the dog shows and shit be happening. My wife picked it, not me. But drop bags off. Bags got dropped off. Went to Times Square. That's like 5-6 blocks up, New York blocks. Times Square. Hit Times Square. Got to experience that. Same time. Walked to Nike Town when Nike Town was on the right side, not towards the train station, not where it is now. So walked to Nike Town, experienced Nike Town, took it to the train station where they did like I Am Legend. I forget what they call it, but it's dope photography spot. Did that, walked all the way to Central Park. From Central Park, we hung out there for a second. We were trying to find out where the museums were, like where they filmed the Night at the Museum stuff. We didn't get to find it that day, so we just skipped it. Went to Highline Park, probably the best place in New York, in my opinion. Highline Park all the way down to Devil's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Devil's Kitchen all the way across through, like from Devil's Kitchen all the way basically sideways through Manhattan. Walked to Chinatown. Chinatown to Little Italy, all that's in the same spot. And then we did Little Italy all the way through down to, or it's like Koreatown, Chinatown, Little Italy, Brooklyn Bridge.
Yep.
Went down Brooklyn Bridge all the way to World Trade Center. World Trade Center all the way back. That's the only time we took a subway because my feet were killing me at that point, from World Trade Center all the way back up to Garden. But that was the only time we actually took a train or took any type of transportation. We walked the rest of that. And if you know New York, you know that's absolute insanity, but I know it's possible to do that.
I would never do that.
That was insanity, what I just walked you through, right?
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
The only thing that I haven't done in New York that I would love to do is Diamond District. I just never spent time in Diamond District.
Oh, I've never done
That's
that
where they
either.
just sell nice watches.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, is that where
jewelry.
they like the videos of the
Yeah,
guys,
that's where like Moses. You see me all the time watching Moses the jeweler. Like I actually want to go meet Moses the jeweler just to meet him. He just has a diamond store like where he sells Rolexes and shit. does like coin flips and stuff like that. I just think he's a dope guy. So I just want to go visit Diamond District. But in New York, I've done every touristy thing except the one thing I would never do is go see the Statue of Liberty. I think that the only reason I would go is to go see Ellis Island, but I'm good. I saw it.
Like you haven't gone to the actual like.
Nah, I've never
site.
gone.
Well,
I've never
you
gone
see it on,
because
like,
like
a
in the
ferry?
same trip you get to go to Ellis Island and the statue, but you can see the statue from.
I did the
everywhere.
ferry at night, and the ferry went to the Statue of Liberty, and then I did a doors off helicopter ride over Manhattan.
That's fire.
That's what I wanna
supposed
do.
to take us to the Statue of Liberty, but
Yeah.
there's a snowstorm coming, and so they had to like turn us. You could literally see
see
it
it
in
in
the
the wall.
sky.
Yeah.
That it's like coming, and so we didn't get to
So
go.
you're about to die.
I was, yeah, on my 30th birthday.
Yeah, and then I did like that. We've been to the top of the Empire State Building, did all that.
Top of the
How
rock.
long were
all
you
that
in New
stuff.
York?
Yeah.
You said you could do New York in a day. I'm not doing all that today.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm not
I would
doing none of
never
that
do
today. We
that.
need
in a
all
day.
that a day. That's exhausting. That's not a
Bro,
vacation.
That's
so like I think in that
exactly-
one day I walked like 24 miles.
Yeah.
Feet gonna look like
That
LeBron's
sounds
after that.
just
That's crazy. Hell no.
It was amazing though. But I think New York's one of those cities that I was telling my wife, like there's some dead parts. Like when we were walking from Devil's Kitchen all the way to Chinatown, like it's from left to right in Manhattan. Manhattan usually is like people treat it like north to south, I'm pretty sure. But this is like left to right, and like going towards Brooklyn. And that was probably the most boring part because there's nothing. It's just like in neighborhoods. It's like what you always talk about like brownstone houses and shit.
Oh,
So
so
you
you
kind
would
of like
love it.
fall in love with that part, but then after that, you're like, dude, I just want to hurry up and see it. Then you hit Chinatown and everybody's out there throwing fish and fucking everybody turns Chinese. And I'm
gave that
serious.
away?
Like, it's the first
Yeah.
time that you walk in and you're just like, oh,
There's
everybody's
fish
Chinese here.
markets on the sidewalk and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it before.
How many times y'all been in New York?
I've been to New York
Three.
like 6 or
I've
7
been
times.
3 times.
I don't even desire to go to New
And
York.
then outside of New
so-
York is West Point. I've already explained West Point. To you
Yeah,
on the
up in
podcast.
West Point, Hogwarts.
Like Hogwarts, baby. Still real Hogwarts. West Point's amazing. But
I can't see Paul doing what
Paul
you
wouldn't do that.
described.
No.
But I even told him, so like, okay, the one that I painted him, I said, get the hotel that we got across from the garden. Because that's right when you fly in anyways. Literally, if you go to the city, you can fly into JFK,
I fly into LaGuardia.
ghetto, demon. Fly into JFK, take the train, go up to Penn Station. Penn Station spits you out right. Penn Station is underneath the garden. Like literally Madison Square Garden, there's a train station underneath it. So you come out and then you drop your bags off, go down to Times Square. That's probably the one thing everybody wants to see anyways. It'll take your breath away. On the way to Times Square, you pass Broadway from right there. Broadway's right on your left. And so you can either take Broadway, go see fucking Lion King or something if you want, or just go to Times Square. And then from there, Central Park. Those are the 2 places that I would highlight. Like, if you've never been to New York and you want to go experience
Times
something,
Square.
Times Square, Central Park. Those will take your breath away. Both of them will take your breath away.
What do you do there?
You walk
You
around.
get your
look at
breath
all the-
taken
yeah,
away.
You have
Take
to
it in.
take it in. It's a lot.
It's such for people from Texas.
Yeah.
It's such a different experience. There's constant noise, so many people.
It's way more
different.
overstimulation than
Yeah, like you're just overstimulated. Like when you're in Times Square, like that was the first time that like it was one of those moments where it was like chaos. Cars are driving super fast, and then you walk into Times Square, and it's like, and like you just look up and you're just seeing all these lights, and like all you hear is voices, no cars. Like, and so it's a really weird change in the city.
Once you see it once, you're good.
It blows you away. Like the third time,
Like you
you're just
have
kinda
to
like,
see it. Like I said, I didn't really have a desire.
Yeah,
to go
you
to
would
New
have.
York.
If you went to New York and didn't go
Didn't
to
go to Times Square at least
you're-
one time. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like I'll never go again. Not that I'll never go, but if I have to go through it or something like that, but I'm never gonna go to.
You
like,
never go to Chelsea. Yeah.
to Times Square.
Motherfuckers be trying to get you. You take a
Pickpocket you,
picture.
yeah, do all
like
that
it's
stuff.
just
It's hot as in New Orleans.
it's worse in New York. Promise you.
I don't want to go then. No desire.
The first time you don't even realize that shit. But
I've been to JFK. That's all I've been to.
the airport.
I've been to the airport.
Well, that's in Jersey, so
Still no desire. Nope. There's too many people.
But and so I said from Central Park though the Guardians. Wow, the Night at the museums are right there, and those museums are fire. So the second day we were there, we did that. But sorry to hijack your story.
No.
You went to Orlando. Orlando, how was it?
It was decent. Had to escape a hurricane before I left.
Was Milton there before or after?
So Milton was a thing. The Saturday I was there, they were like, "Oh, we gonna get hit again."
My man decided to go in the middle of a hurricane.
You okay?
season.
Oh, I did have to get evacuated off of a ride. So
That's wild. Which one?
Spider-Man.
Oh, damn.
So it just stopped working in the middle of the ride.
At least you weren't like that one Six Flags that took them people up and that storm came in the middle of them up there and they just left them up there to get rained on. It wasn't like a hurricane, but it was like they were just getting destroyed.
I'd rather get stuck on like a dark ride than a roller coaster where they have to come get a crane and take you off one by one.
If I got stuck in the Mummy, I'd lose my mind.
Where's the mummy?
I could do the Mummy.
It's dark as hell in there. They like drop you down in this dark spot.
The
I
Mummy's
don't
the
do
best
roller
ride there.
coasters.
I'm with you, Aaron.
I don't either, but
Don't see the point.
I didn't know the Mummy was a roller coaster. So like at Universal Studios, in my opinion, Paul, you can correct me because you're what I would like to call an expert at this point.
Thank you.
But at Universal Studios, I really wouldn't call them roller coasters outside of like the ones you can see are roller coasters. And what I mean by that is like the rides there, they're like virtual experiences. Like they're not roller coasters.
Yeah, there's
I
a
got
lot-
you. Yeah.
There's a lot
And
of
they're like 4D.
virtual experiences or
And so the Mummy being older, that bitch is a legit roller coaster. Like they tricked me.
yeah. It still holds up though for being that old.
That's dope. It's fire. But literally they shoot fire in your face.
Yeah. Orlando was good. Tomorrow's the big day.
What's tomorrow?
I gotta try and battle my way to get tickets to the new park.
To the new what?
They're opening up the third theme park in Universal Studios Orlando. I forget, what do they call it?
Epic Universe.
Epic Universe.
And what's
Tickets go
gonna
on
This
sale
is going to be the
tomorrow.
biggest one. It's the same size as both the parks already.
Well, they just keep finding all this land.
First of all, it's its own zip code.
How much motherfucking land they got over there? What is it gonna have in this thing, Paul? Please enlighten me.
Harry Potter Ministry of Magic.
Don't they already have some Harry Potter
They
there?
have all three.
All three of them are gonna have something now.
So why do you need another Harry Potter?
They want the Ministry of Magic. He just said it.
Devin, have you seen Harry Potter?
Yes, I actually have seen them. Don't ask me questions though.
Do you know that whole fight scene where they're fighting Voldemort?
Oh my goodness! Sorry.
No, like
That's the
what they've he's been in a couple scenes.
Yeah, but that green fire that they appear in.
See, I did the same thing to him and it pissed him off. He's getting annoyed.
Anyways, How to Train Your Dragon, Nintendo
I have a
Land,
Super
and
Mario
then
Nintendo one.
That'd be fire. Nintendo, that'd be fire.
Dark Universe, which is all like their classic monsters and stuff.
It's going to be fire.
Name a
But
classic monster,
They have
please.
opening weekend. Paul's trying to get tickets. I told him he ain't allowed to go.
When's it open?
I'm going to cancel
May
his
20
PTO.
May
He ain't got no
22nd.
PTO.
That'd be some cool ass shit.
It'd be cool, but I'm not going to let him go.
I'll find a workaround.
Just be honest, Paul. Be honest, Paul. If push came to shove,
He told me he would
PTO came, and would you quit?
He already, no, he wouldn't hire me back.
Go
I'd never
somewhere
hire
else.
him back. It's just a thing.
I hope you get it, Paul. I really do.
He'll get the time off.
I'm gonna have to check.
No, I know. I hope you get the tickets.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check the time.
But wait, you're willing to spend money on those, but you wouldn't spend money on what was you just complaining about? Was a couple $100?
Dinner. He don't like spending $100.
No,
on
he was
dinner.
doing something was
This is an
$500.
experience.
I don't know.
Like, and this is like 7 months from now. This is like 200 days from now. I can recoup that money.
How much is it to go get these special tickets? I'm sure they got to be
You got,
overpriced.
they don't sell single day passes. You gotta buy like a 3-day pass to visit each of the parks, and one of the days you get to go to the new park.
That's right.
They smart. They know what they're doing. Like,
Dude,
you want to come to
filtering
this
like
one?
cows.
Yeah, I want to come to this one, motherfucker. You got to go to
They-
these
they
two
knew
too.
Y'all like cows.
They knew the other two parks were gonna be empty if
They heard
the new
y'all.
one that opened. So
That's what's up, dude. I'm glad you have fun.
So you're telling me like double the amount of people can now come to this place since there's like this one's the same
But they're
size.
super spread out.
Oh.
You can't even tell that there's that many people there usually.
like once you're in each land, you won't even be able to tell that
Yeah.
the other ones. You can't see the other ones.
I really got to make a trip out to this magical land.
How did your wife go and you didn't go?
Huh?
Like your wife didn't like say, "Oh, I want to go to Orlando and go to these theme parks,"
My wife did all that.
but she didn't say, "Devin, I want you to come."
I mean, my wife.
You know him how long now? And he don't.
I just he likes going on trips. I know that.
My wife goes on trips like she'll do like little girls. So like if it's like a place I don't want to go, she'll make it a girls trip. Like her and her girls will go there.
You didn't want to go to Orlando.
Wild.
I don't have like I don't want to go to Disney. No,
Wild.
I mean, but I'll go one day.
Sure.
That's what's up. Well, Paul, I'm glad you had fun, dude. Everybody sounds like they had a great last couple weeks. Missed you guys. I wanna ask y'all a question though. Actually, it's not even a question. I want to do. Maybe it's me.
Okay.
This one stems from me being on the phone with you, Devon. I was on the phone with you, and
What day?
we on the phone a lot. But
So-
it was one of these days I was on the phone with you.
Okay.
Maybe it's me, but when I'm at a drive-through, and I tell you that's it, that's it. I don't want to be talked to anymore.
What do you mean? Like they're trying to get you to buy more stuff?
They say you extra shit.
They talk to you about extra shit.
Because now they always try to open up with either their rewards program or would you like to try our chicken combo?
Big dog, you got me to say what I needed to say. So the time, but the time that I was there with Devin, homie held it down. He held it down. It was McDonald's of all places.
Both of you went to McDonald's?
No, I was on the phone.
He was on the phone.
And I was bitching already. Like, dog, they gonna ask me if I have the app. Then they're gonna ask me if I want this shit. Then they gonna do this and that.
Have we tried our new chicken Big Mac?
I got there. He was like, "What's up? What you need?" Brother, give me the number one large with a sweet tea and a hot and spicy on the side. It's gonna be pull around. I was like, thank the Lord.
Man, wasn't
what
trying
I
to
fucking
promote nothing.
can't stand is when I get there. Hi, do you have your McDonald's app today?
Will you be ordering with the app today?
No.
Have you seen that? Some of these, they just play automated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, I go to Smoothie King every day, and it fucks with me because I go to the Smoothie King, and it's
You
always
just ordering?
it's like, welcome to Smoothie King on Brook City Base. I'll be right with you in a moment. And I'm thinking it's like a real motherfucker, and every time it's a new person. I'm like, where's the motherfucker? It's not a dude. I found it took me like 4 or 5 times before I realized there was automated messages. Yeah.
So, how do y'all feel about people asking you additionals?
I don't.
Every drive-through does it.
I hate it, but I did it like a motherfucker when I worked at Bill Miller's.
But that's what
and
I
I
mean.
was so
Would you
good
like
at
it-
it.
would you
Would you
like
like a
something
portion of
else on the
brownies?
brownies?
Because, bro, like I would, if I sold them brownies in that peach cobbler through the drive-through, bro, I would get to go home early, and I would still get paid. I loved my manager. I always sold that shit early.
Would you like a slice of brownie?
I
How
would
often were people actually taking what you were trying to advertise?
every time, bro. I could sell. I could tell you. I could have told.
See, he would have been the one I'd have been
Yeah.
like, no, you know what? Fucking cancel my shit. I'm gone.
Nah, he definitely would have canceled it. I sold a whole. I had a lady that literally she bought a whole $130 pan of peach cobbler.
Without ever having it before?
Never met me before. She went to the drive-through, and she ordered her meal, and I think she got like a $8 meal. It was like fucking wild, bro. But she was at her husband's truck, and you know, at every like little drive-through window, they got
So they
little
got a full
bollards,
window,
bro. They got
yeah.
bollards on those little drive-through things. We were told pull around, you know, come to the front window. All you hear over the intercom, the little thing is. And she hits and scrapes that shit, and she pulls up to the window. She's like, I think I just hit something. I look, her whole driver's side yellow. She was like, oh my God, my husband was gonna be pissed. And I was like, well, get some ice cream at this here peach cobbler.
My man,
Bro, I swear to God, I told her all this. You could, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like 18, so I was trying to be grown. I was like, peach cobbler, ice cream. I'm like, I wasn't bullshitting. I said it. I was like, and he'll just forget all about it. I swear to God, she bought the entire fucking peach cobbler. Went and got some ice cream. I don't know if she followed through with the but she bought that bitch. Like I had to go home early. Like I would not let you leave my drive-through without
Showed up
that
at
shit.
home
See,
with a
he's the
dented truck and some peach cobbler.
He's the motherfucker I can't stand.
Yeah, 100%. I know why you hate. I don't like it either. Now when they do, when I go to Bill Miller's, I hate
I'm
it.
just trying to get my. First of all, I'm there at lunchtime. I work to drive through. I don't want to hurry up and get these cars through. I'm just trying to flip these burgers and go.
100%.
Drop a fry. Drop a fry. Hurry the fuck up. Damn.
I was like, what?
Send them through. We got 5 other fucking cars. Y'all here offering fucking shakes and shit. I used to fucking hate that shit.
It makes me mad when you do it like and you got a whole ass line. I'm
Dog,
like, what
when you
y'all
got the
doing?
line and they're like, well, why don't you try this? And then the motherfucker pulls up. My wife, dude. She don't do this at a fast food, but good Lord. She is
Does she
the
like
queen.
entertain it? Is it any good?
She's the queen of, what would you like? Or what do you recommend? Like, God
They got
dang.
the waiter explain the whole thing.
The whole fucking meal, she'll ask the waiter, and it pisses her off when they don't know.
Oh, I know what you mean. But I'm not gonna look at I'm like, Taylor, I'll ask what they recommend. Just to be like, I'll get the chicken tenders. Like, swear to God.
She's way better than that now. She's actually like a high end eater. She'd be eating really good, but like she'll ask them sometimes. First of all, actually, let me rewind because I just made myself mad. about the fact that I just remembered there was a scene that popped up in my head where we were out to dinner one time, and it's what is this place called? Los Asudos in San Antonio, Texas. Fire Mexican restaurant. Los Asudos, fire.
Azulos, right?
Azulos or Asodos? I can't remember. Azulos.
Yeah,
So Los
Azulos.
Azulos.
Yeah.
We're there. My wife does the same routine I just explained. I order. I know what I want when I sit down, dude. I'm not going to think about it that long. Just give me this. My wife, she always picks two options and then asks the waiter, which one would you have out of the two? Bro, she asked this guy, authentic Mexican guy, accent, didn't speak like fluent English. He had a broken English. He broke it down like he wanted to just fornicate with my wife on that scene. Or right there on that table. Right in front of me. Almost smacked the dog shit out of him. So she asked him about a chicken or something like that. And he goes, chicken is amazing. It falls off the bone.
He just caressing the words and shit.
Looking at her in the eye, said, it falls off the bone. It's the type that you just want to. I'm not kidding.
Was this like a regular Mexican restaurant?
Bro, it was a little bit. It
high end.
a little bit fancier. But like, bro, I was just, the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Well, you about to tell him
she'll
to calm
take the
down.
chicken enchilada. Get your ass out of here.
Like trying to caress with the words. That's funny.
My wife was just,
Oh, really? Just off the bone?
yeah. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, no, my wife is the queen of like always asking the waiter what
I'll
you
do
want.
that.
But that shit gets on my nerves. Do not ask me anything additional.
But
I
it's
told
like-
you. Move on.
We get incentives if we sell them and get.
I don't give a fuck.
Even
I
if
don't
it's
like it because I say at the end of my order, and that's it.
That's yes.
And so then when
But you don't know that we got brownies $2 for $1.
But when I say that's
change your mind?
it, the
That's
first time,
it.
that's
Nah, I
it.
hear you. I'm the same.
Bro, when you say that's it, like my normal, I can give you all my orders right now. If I go to Whataburger number 5, add creamy pepper to the burger, that's it. Give me a large fry, large sweet tea, that's it. Oh, but we have hot and spicy ketchup. Would you like that? No. I just said I want the hot and spicy. Or
Or they're
not
like-
the hot, or the spicy ketchup.
You say that's it, and they're like, "All right, will that be all?" Yes,
That's what I just said.
That's what
That's
I
it.
just
Yeah,
said.
bro. Come on now.
I feel like Whataburger judges you if you don't get their ketchup.
There's spicy ketchup.
Just their ketchup in
I
general.
say no ketchup and
Yeah,
They
they
still-
they judge
they
you.
in the
either
bag.
put that in the bag or like, why did you even ask me? Y'all motherfuckers throw it in here anyway.
Because they don't believe you. It's diabolical that they don't believe. I'm not a big ketchup guy, but they don't. Like, I feel like they judge you when you don't get their
So
ketchup.
you're on the side of that's it is or like them offering you more. You like that?
No, I don't. But I understand it. The problem is I've been
with
both.
sit down restaurants and like desserts. Are they try and get you to get a dessert after your
Like,
meal?
how does it make me feel?
Yeah, like do you still get as
Well,
I'm
I
not
think-
a dessert guy, so my go-to is no immediately.
But I don't think they ever like push
have
anything
you
on
saved
you.
room for dessert? No.
Yeah, that's all they say. Have you
No.
saved room for
saved
dessert?
room? Like, no. Who does that?
What?
Do you do that?
Get dessert?
Save room for dessert?
I will eat dessert first if it's acceptable.
But you answer that question and say yes.
like if you're at Chili?
Oh,
you have the
like-
molten chocolate cake.
Nah, I don't know. I don't.
Who does?
Like, I don't-
save room for dessert.
No, if I'm full and I want dessert, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
the
like I
dessert.
would tell you, like, yeah. See,
I don't
like,
save room for
guess
it.
But I
to
think they
answer your
just say
question,
that
yeah,
just
no,
to
that
say
shit
that.
pisses
Like,
me
what are
off.
you supposed to say when you pull up as a waiter? Like, what are you supposed to say?
Can I interest you in a dessert?
But
Okay, sophistication. My bad. I don't know.
Some of them actually look disappointed that you don't want
Damn,
dessert.
Devon.
After. Destroying the set.
Yeah, love it.
But some of them actually look disappointed when you say no. Like, do they get?
Maybe they
No,
stop
they
doing
don't
money
get
for
commission or anything.
There's no way they could get
no,
they
commission
don't.
on
They don't
it.
get no
But-
commissions on that.
I don't know. I'm different at restaurants, bro. Like I'm a very like in and out.
You don't like to enjoy your time?
No, I do, but like when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Do you get upset when you seem very much like my father? Do you get upset when your drink is low?
100%. If you don't refill, so I have to drink my
I
wife's
knew it.
drink.
I've been low
I
on sweet
knew
tea for 3
Dog,
months.
No, I
yes.
knew it. I knew.
When if my sweet tea runs out, because that's what I'm getting every time. And first of all, if you don't have fucking sweet tea at the table, don't offer me unsweet tea. That's another.
Because I don't do sweet low.
Yeah, we ain't
That's
gonna do no
crazy.
sweet and low packets. The fuck? Just give me water. Anyways, but if my drink gets low, like what do you do? What is your one job?
He's got to do all the jobs of all the
Okay,
tables.
say you got 5 tables, you still supposed to just focus on those 5 tables. They don't put your other 5th table across the restaurant. They're right next to me. You over there talking to Billy Joe, and you could turn around and see my fucking drink is low. I end up drinking usually my wife's drink.
Really?
Yes, I drink that fast. Like I drink and then I'll have to end up drinking my wife's drink.
My dad will order 2, like when we
No,
don't go to
that's what I used
restaurants
to do.
often, but before
I used to order a water
he would
and a sweet
order
tea.
two.
That's what I order a beer.
He'll just
Drinking
say
that
you
much?
can go ahead and
Yeah.
bring two for me right off the bat because he
I
doesn't
think I need
want
to
to
start
wait.
saying that.
Yeah.
Look, I used to do water and a sweet tea. I just need to say, go ahead and bring me two of them because you ain't fast enough. I could tell in your hips. It's crazy. You ain't got it in you. That
And your tip
pisses
go
me off
reflected.
more than anything. And then somebody needs to explain to me, what is the point of walking away when you put the check down?
You know what? I understand that, but I feel like we're different. Again, because you're ready to get in and get out. Some people ain't always ready to get in and get out. Like some people would like
Maybe you
get
wanna
the check and
continue
still
having
want to
a
talk. Yeah,
conversation.
they want to still have conversations.
Bro, I'm
I've had that.
telling
But
you.
you're ready to go, so you're like,
No, the
you're
card is
like,
in hand. No,
yeah.
it's not even.
No,
I'm
no.
not digging in my wallet. The card is in my hand.
My dad was like, "Here you go." No.
Yeah, no, like don't walk away from me. Like,
Do you-
Yeah.
he'll set the bill down. I set the card on top of hand right back to him.
I do that. I do that too, but they don't ever like look at you weird.
No.
No.
Okay.
Why the fuck would
Man,
you?
You
look
can
at me?
no,
sit and
I
talk
get judged.
after
I
you
get,
pay.
no, I get judged.
Either
because,
I
like,
can sit and talk, or I'm giving you another opportunity to serve somebody else.
But I guess for them, it feels like you're pushing them out. If you,
Pushing who out? Oh, the waiter is pushing me out.
Like, cause like you gotta understand, there'll be a Karen in there that'll be like, your waiter was pushy, was trying to get me out of there, and so like they're probably just trying to be like, here, let me make
why
sure
I'm like, oh, take
everybody
your
get their
time.
time, take your time. You're ready to go, but
Get me the fuck up out of here.
you're ready to get the fuck up out of there. The other person that they're ready to have get the fuck up out of there wants to take their time, and like they're rushing them. And
But at the end of the day, like even I've had experiences where, yeah, that's cool. You walked away, but I didn't see you for like 40 more
Oh,
minutes.
100%,
bro.
yeah.
So now I'm even extra pissed because like we had our little moment of, and then ended the night well. Everybody, we're in the room now. Everybody's ready to go, and I can't find. Where's the waiter? Where's the waiter? Oh, he's cleaning the table. Way the fuck over there, or he's in the back texting.
so are those moments the worst waiter experiences you've had, or have there been others?
The worst waiter
Because
experience.
the worst that I've had was I took my mom to Red Lobster on Mother's Day.
Terrible place to take your mom, but go ahead.
First of
Go
all,
off,
Red
King.
Lobster is a fantastic establishment.
Okie dokie.
Second of all, I took her there for Mother's Day, and the waiter spilled a whole glass of water on her.
Oh, mom.
on your mom,
Yep, on Mother's Day.
Is your meal free?
I think they made it free. They like changed the waiter.
I've had a drink spilled on me before.
have you ever had like? Do y'all get mad at restaurants and like have your waiters switched out or like complain to managers and stuff?
That's probably one thing about me is I do not complain. You could serve me the wrong meal.
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
probably wouldn't tell you.
So if you find some hairs in your food, do you
I've eaten
returning
that.
it? You said you eaten it?
Yeah, like why?
You ate somebody else's dandruff flake?
Nah, like I mean, I'll take the.
You thought it was
hair out.
Parmesan? And,
Nah, like if I see a hair, like I'll get it out of the way, but I'm still gonna eat the meal.
so
Bro,
you
you
won't-
like you go over here complaining about follicles,
Yes, I don't know what they got lice. Something.
brother.
They ain't gonna be at the work if they got lice.
Yeah, like you sending it back like a little small.
But see, it's like
If I see a
I'm not
long,
sending it
long
back.
hair,
what's
It's not
crazy is
eating.
like I know I'm
oh, you're not eating it.
I'm the same way. It's like
eating it.
I'm more like Nick,
going
but I like in my like close family members of like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
everybody's different. One right now, if that happened to them, I won't say names. Oh, the manager's getting involved. The meal's free.
see, no,
He's disgusted. But me, I'd have been like, I'll probably like if it's like on an enchilada, I would
Move it
take that
around.
quarter of the enchilada and I'll just move it out the way.
Nah,
Here you
bro,
go.
I'm eating that enchilada. Move
Nah.
the fucking hair. Who cares, bro? It's just a little bit of hair. You've eaten nastier shit in your life. Promise you.
How long will you wait when you first get seated before a waiter comes to your table?
That's a good one right there. Like, because you know
Are you
sometimes
an immediate
Yeah,
or
as I'm getting older, it's you got to be quick.
Yeah, you gotta be
I
quick.
want my fucking drink, and I already have appetizers in mind. So hurry the fuck up, bro. if
so
I'm-
like time?
No, I
limit,
think
what are
it's
you
like
gonna
you
say?
have to have fast service at your go tos. Like if like like you know what I'm saying. Like everybody has like a go to. Like all right,
No,
we're gonna
bro,
go here.
I want good service anywhere I go. But like my
if you go out to
wait
eat.
time. My wait time, if I just sat down, 5 minutes or less, you better be sitting there asking me.
I
what
feel
I'm
like
doing.
if you go out to
I
eat-
actually prefer when they see the host seating you and they're behind the host. So the host sets the menu down. Hey guys, my name is Patrick. I'm here to serve you today. What would you like to drink? Like, bro,
What if
yeah.
they check? What if they come to you and they're like, "Hey, I'll be with you. I see you sat down. I'll be with you in just a
You're at the right
second."
moment.
And then
You got
still make
you got a
wait.
timer, 5 minutes. Click.
I'm not
What's
like I'm
happening-
not that way if
what's
it's in a
happening after the
restaurant.
5 minutes.
You're getting up and walking out.
Have you
I've
ever
done
walked
that
out
before. Yes,
I've done
I have
that.
Walked out. Taylor was so mad.
where you're like, we're going?
Yeah, get the fuck up. We're done. We've done. I've done that.
No,
But I'm not but that's the thing. Like on a serious note, like I'm not a bad tipper or anything. I've never like taken it out on the waiter.
You just want to be taken care of.
Bro, yes, I'm there for like, especially with kids now. Like I don't have a lot of opportunity to go out to eat. So when I
You
do,
savor this opportunity.
yeah, like we want it to be good. Like, and so,
it's the little things you care about when you get older.
oh
Like,
yeah,
this
no,
is
yeah.
crazy.
So like my time is valuable out here in these streets. Like when it comes to getting served, my wife is worse because she wants to eat good. Like so, we're always eating like somewhere really, really good. And
Well, that doesn't sound like a problem to me. What do you mean by that?
no. I'm saying she's worse when it comes to like she expects
I
like
gotcha.
really good stuff every
What's
time.
considered
around.
good stuff?
Everyone's
My wife is a steak one. Like she wants prime. She wants ribeyes. She wants prime steak. She wants a really good fish. Like she's up there when it comes to like we don't eat
Like on, if I were look it up on Google
5
Maps,
stars. 5 stars.
it would be $3 bills, $4 bills, 5.
$3, what?
The meal we ate on Saturday was like $180 just the two of us.
Probably
If
like
you want to count my pockets.
Paul, to answer your question, probably like $4 or $5
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like, what do you mean?
I didn't say it. I was
Oh, would you eat there?
not regularly.
Were you eating regular size?
Yeah, I'm not going out every weekend.
I know, that's why it's good.
Everybody
for
does
you
that
guys.
once in a while. You know? Every once in a while, you don't go somewhere crazy and spend like a crazy.
I don't do that.
I do shit.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
can't
saying.
remember the
Often.
last time I spent. The last time I spent over $100 on dinner was like for somebody's birthday.
Wait, 100? Like, so you've never gone over 2?
Oh no,
Wait, what's the most you've ever spent for a meal?
no more than like 110.
Holy
And that's for like 2
shit.
people?
That's for like, yeah,
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You got some growing up to do, baby boy.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, dog.
You
What's the
never.
most you guys have spent?
For 2?
Yeah,
It was that one in Fredericksburg recently. We spent that bill. The bill was paid for, but that meal was like a $400 meal. With drinks. We had almost every appetizer. We had like $50 plates each.
like you're getting appetizers just to try them.
Oh no, I'm eating them bitches, bro. I can eat. I'm a fat boy at heart for the most part.
It's pricing.
I mean, yeah, but it's the experience. I
Yeah, it's
feel like
worth
as you
it.
get
No, it's
older,
worth
like, am I
it.
wrong? As you get older, like,
yeah,
eating,
no,
eating
I'll
food
do
is
like
like the
a
best.
yeah, a real nice. I think the most I've done like 160 just for myself.
Yeah,
With like drinks and stuff included in that.
Yeah, it's like 2 glasses of
Paul,
wine.
yeah,
like
Paul don't
a
drink.
nice
drink, so
So
steak.
he don't drink either. Yeah, the
a
drink.
nice
But, like,
steak,
you go-
appetizer, side.
Yeah.
So you don't even get an appetizer when you sit at the table.
If I'm eating, like when I went to Orlando, I ate at a restaurant alone.
And did you get an app?
No, but I got a drink, but that was like that's
But you didn't get an app.
no.
If I'm by myself or not, I'm
If
getting an app
if I'm alone, why do I need an app?
because this is better. It's just a part of the experience.
But then I have leftovers, and I don't need leftovers.
What? Yeah, I get you. I didn't do it for a minute either.
Yeah, I feel like you got some growing up to do in this category.
Yeah.
Let us know out there if you like to be served by saying if they offered anything at the table or in your drive-through line. Do you prefer that? Like, do you prefer them saying, "Would you like this," or do you just want to check out and go? Because me, I just want to go. Fuck your app. Fuck everything. And that's another thing, man. I could go on a tangent because I was
he was hot.
screaming on the phone about why the fuck does everybody have an app nowadays?
You gotta get your
Yeah.
rewards points.
Dutch Bros is on my head right now about me not having an app. You
Sir,
know,
you come here every day. You're
yeah,
missing
no,
out.
bro. You could have had about 5 free drinks by now. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving you more money.
I came here for my drink.
I came here for a Dutch Bros coffee. I'm not getting your app. You know why? Because I got to swipe, and find your fucking app or drop down and search. And I don't feel like doing all that shit.
I'm
I got
the same
apps
way.
on
I
my
don't-
phone I ain't used in 5 years.
That's a way of thinking. I do the same thing. I don't like fucking apps,
You should
man.
get the app though. Pay
Paul,
yourself. I got the Chipotle app.
I'm an app user myself.
fuck that.
A Chick-fil-A app. I'll get
Yeah,
a
you
free
feel?
sandwich real quick.
I got the
That was like the
Chick-fil-A app.
only one I had, but Paul could tell you, like, I was getting Chick-fil-A like twice a week.
Oh, it was like,
And it was because they had delivery on there, which was cheaper
at some
than
points
DoorDash.
it'd be I'd see it.
Well, they
Every
go
other day.
through
You
DoorDash.
go through DoorDash, but it'd just be cheaper.
Because
You go
I've
through
ordered
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, but like,
Yeah,
It's always a
that's why-
DoorDash delivery.
No, they have their own delivery drivers though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it.
At least the one by us has their own delivery.
They do.
drivers.
I've seen those little smart cars, those little smart car Chick-fil-A's.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
So, no, yeah. Anyways, I could go on a bunch of rants on that. Smart, like, don't ask me to get the app. Don't ask me if I need
But the
anything
apps
else.
are all part of customer service. Everything they're just trying to make your life easier, give you free
It
shit.
ain't making me easier. It's making me more annoyed. This is a shout out to my birthday because I'm just getting old and grumpy. Is actually what I'm becoming.
Apparently you are.
That boy would hate to wake up to see an email. You got 15% off. Don't send him no emails. I'm trying to pay full price.
Have you ever done like a birthday where you get all your free stuff?
No.
Never. The only one I pull
I've
up
wanted to do
Starbucks,
that.
So I can
I've seen
get my-
videos
so I
of
can
people
get
that
my
do that.
free-
They get everything free.
Starbucks, so I can get my free PSL. Pumpkin spice latte.
Gotcha.
That was it. That's the only one I've ever hit like that.
I might do that for mine this year just to see what I get. I'll report back.
Let me know.
What else we got? Anything? You gonna get into some current events?
You guys ready for some current events?
It's been a while. Hopefully you got some good ones, big fella.
Yep. So first one up. Have you guys seen these Tesla robots?
Dope. Want one. Although it does remind
iRobot.
me
No.
iRobot vibes.
Would you get one?
Would I get a robot?
It's basically like a personal butler.
Yeah, it's supposed
Is
to do.
that legitimately
No, it
what
says
it
like
is?
they designed it to do household chores and stuff.
thought
Like,
it
it's supposed
was
to do
like
like
Fold your laundry.
fold your
do
laundry, wash your
That's
dishes.
cute until it's hovering over your head.
Yeah,
when
until
you
it's
wake
like
up.
harm no human, and you got to be put in a cage for the rest of your life so you're not harmed. Yeah, can't wait for that.
Yeah, it literally, as you're sleeping, it built a whole thing around you to where you can't leave. No, I would never.
Programming
can't
says to
leave
protect
for
you.
We noticed you were feeling depressed, so we made a home around.
Let me out of this box, you dickhead. Yeah, no, they definitely gonna take over the world though.
I'm not doing it.
You want to get one?
It's
Never in my
$30,000. Although I'm about to
car.
say like
That's
that's
a vehicle.
my vehicle more than that. Yeah, you're right.
Would you get one, Paul?
I mean, not right now, but maybe eventually.
You would get a robot butler.
Yeah. Hey, can you clean my bathroom? Can you do my laundry? Can you go to HEB and pick
Till
up
it
my
fucks up
groceries?
and gets a little bit too much water on it, and you over here spent $30,000 on a damn toaster oven now.
I'm doing CPR
That's
on
true.
Jeffrey the robot.
All the electrical in my kitchen don't work right now. All that.
Yeah,
shit
what
don't
if it
work.
starts blaming you for the shit it fucks up? Like, sir, it was broken when I found it.
Yeah.
Nah, you broke the fucking vacuum trying to clean.
Try to clean it with your hard ass grip and shit. It ain't cracked for no reason.
Mr. Paul, I swear, it was broken when I found it.
He's just a regular person at that point.
What would you have it call you?
Lil P. Yeah, Lil P.
Lil P. I am here to serve you.
But is this where we're headed? Have you also seen the Tesla van little bus thing?
Oh yeah, like the whole taxi van.
The whole taxi bus thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it looks just like the things that used to deliver the robots on iRobots. It's like this Uber taxi
I love
self-driving
that
van.
Elon Musk is just like stealing all of these ideas for the record.
Just going back and watching old movies to see what
And
he's
just
gonna
being like, I can make that.
But I mean, he's got the money to be like, I could do that. Why not?
Yeah, no, I mean, I respect that part, but
But like,
like-
that's where we're headed, though. We're about to have personal assistants. Like, life's about to change really
crazy.
drastically if that
wild,
happens.
Moving on.
I do want one.
Have you guys seen the issues where college and NFL players have been having with brandishing the weapon penalties?
Yes.
Where they,
oh yeah, where they're shooting shots.
It
That's hilarious.
There's a South Carolina player that got a sack and started unloading the clip on the quarterback.
There was one that like he pulled out the rifle on the back of the dude's head and shot him.
That's crazy. You see the one where he knocked down the door?
Huh?
You see the one right now?
That's normal. That's like regular
No,
celebration.
he knocked on the door and was like, came in and started shooting up the joint.
Oh no!
Like,
I'm
he
used
scored-
To, I'm used to
he's-
seeing the ski mask with the kick door.
He scored a touchdown, did it, and then like ran in there, knocked, boom, and
Celebrations.
I was
are
like,
hilarious.
dawg, what the
Celebrations
hell?
are hilarious. I like. Why would you get rid of like the brandishing the gun?
Do you think it's just sending the wrong message?
What is it? What message is it sending?
I guess if another shooting happened and the next day you got Drake London on Monday Night Football shooting up the crowd, you're gonna be like, oh,
I mean, I guess you're right, but like, a lot of them are just doing it on first down, like pow.
that one I feel like everybody's been
Like
doing
everybody
that for
just goes like
years.
that, and then like it just so happens like their fingers are like this. Like if I point,
I
I
don't
probably
think
point
that
like
was
that
that
too.
bad.
But
I think it's the sack.
You just have some people that are going
extreme. They're bringing extreme.
I fuck with it.
But do you guys think celebrations are getting too out of control, or is it just-
They're awesome to me. Keep it up. There's some of them are fucking epic. I honestly like the defensive ones over the offensive
When they
touchdowns.
score a
Like
defensive touchdown?
even the defensive ends, like
Well,
like I said, the kick door when they sack somebody and they fucking put the ski mask on and kick door, like Max
fire.
Crosby does that one. And then like even the strapped, like the seatbelt, that
like
shit
that
goes
one.
hard.
Yep.
See the seatbelt.
But you always see the seatbelt when they never really did anything. It's always like the ball was thrown 10 feet over their head.
like Denzel Ward's like where he points and like does the wind up, like send him back.
It's fire though.
Well, continuing on with football. Next up, we got Devontae Adams. Sorry, getting traded to the Jets after having a hamstring injury in Las Vegas.
He wouldn't
Back
hurt.
with his
He put a
quarterback,
James
Aaron
Harden.
Rodgers.
He wasn't hurt for sure. I don't care.
Does this
personally
fix
No,
their
it
issue?
Does
doesn't.
not
It's
fix it.
eye candy.
He's gonna you're gonna have
They did sign
I can't-
Hassan Reddick today. Does
Yeah,
that help?
again,
They've been
nothing.
having though, but yeah.
Doesn't do anything though. They don't. They can't.
I
They
think
can't
got
protect.
a coaching problem. I'll
think
admit
this-
to Devon, like it is an Aaron Rodgers problem. At the same time, he played terrible yesterday.
First of all, he look like he can't play no more. He can't throw the ball like he used to. That
No,
ball.
I definitely think he's slinging the ball.
But he's slinging it out of their hands. Like he's not accurate with it.
to the defense?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's 50. I think it's like 60-40 more so. He's still slinging it rather than, I don't know. Some of his interceptions this year have been like tip passes.
It starts with they can't block. It doesn't matter if you got Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah, no,
you,
he's
you
getting
can't
hit
block.
way too much. But they didn't have an offensive line.
That's
last
what I'm
year
saying.
either, so,
That's
it's-
their problem, and so
then
it's
they
just
don't
eye
have a coach,
candy.
obviously, they don't have an offensive coach. But I think the Devontae Adams one is just like we all saw it coming.
And how many weeks are we gonna go with the every week they lose and then they do something the following day that we forget that they lost? Because like they did that with freaking getting Devontae Adams after losing. Now they're like they lost this week, and now they're like, oh, we signed Hassan Reddick, and then
been
last
like 3
week
weeks now.
last week they fired Robert Saleh, and we got the new.
yeah, you're
Like they're
right.
always just doing something right after a loss
didn't
to
realize
go
that.
away from the loss. Because why?
I didn't realize
That man on there.
He's the one coming up with them.
100%. It's I look, Jets fans.
hates Aaron Rodgers.
Welcome to the Aaron Rodgers era. I'm not ready to forgive him yet. When he retires, I'll forgive him. I ain't gonna lie. He's hanging up in my garage, but I will forgive him when he retires. I won't forgive him right now.
Well, speaking of new eras, Pittsburgh Steelers have a new era at quarterback.
Dangerous.
Russell Wilson
Dangerous.
finally made his debut starting lineup. Nick, in previous podcasts, you said that was the biggest signing of the offseason.
Yeah.
Do you think they found their man after last night? Or do you think we still need time?
I think it's a two-way thing. I believe when I said this, I said it's a perfect pairing with Mike Tomlin. I think Russ can either be extremely good or extremely bad, and it all depends on his coach and what is set up around him. Russ, with an incredible defense, looks incredible. The Steelers have an incredible defense. The coach knows how to coach. Russ is going to shine. Now, he won't shine every game, I don't think, but at the same time, last night he did not look terrible. There was some saved plays by wide receivers, but at the same time, he didn't look all that bad. But I just think he fits that perfectly, is what I said. Like, I just think it's the perfect, all you needed was that baseline quarterback to get you going.
Do you think he's going to do a better job than Justin Fields would have?
Absolutely. This thing that we're still buying into Justin Fields being a quarterback is insanity to me. Oh, he wasn't given a fair chance. Like, bro, he's played a lot of football, and he's looked.
You don't think
really
4-2 was good enough?
He's as good as Anthony Richardson is. I'll say that much.
I don't agree, but Justin Fields is a quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I think Russ
Justin
is a better
Fields
one.
threw one touchdown pass in those 6 games.
He's just not a good passer as Russ.
What is the quarterback position?
This is him for sure.
What
I
is
think he's still like. I think Tomlin can coach him.
maybe.
So you think he's
Tomlin coached him to a
think
4-2
there's a
record. That's
difference.
good. Like he's there.
So is he
there's
just a good
difference between-
backup, or does he have a starting role in the league?
No, I think
somewhere?
there's a difference between understanding like what a quarterback is. Like he's not a quarterback when it comes to you. You can't coach that. You can coach Russ, but you can't coach him into having the ability to throw the football.
To me, he just
Can't.
Problem with
which is
the-
why the wide receivers were suffering from it. Like you go look at their stats, like they did not.
no.
do
I
well.
understand that.
And like they're so reliant on his skill and his ability. Like I'm not saying he's not a hybrid type of athlete that's really good behind the ball, like of getting snaps and scrambling. Like he's an athlete for sure, but I just think like Russ is a better option. Good call out on that. Like that Nicky said this. I like that.
Well,
Well, Devin, what do you think about Russ?
No, I 100% agree.
I just think I'm
I don't
not
agree
sitting
with
here
the
saying
Justin
it's
Fields
Russell-
take, but I
Russell
agree with
Wilson.
Russ.
Like I said it's
Although
about the coaching and the defense.
I got to see him against a team that's not a clown show.
I agree. Like I'm
Like, the
saying,
Jets are
there's
just
gonna
a
be games
fucking
where like
clown
I
show.
look like I was completely wrong. Like,
I don't know who they
Russell
play next
Wilson
week.
has been that way, but if you take away his first year out of Denver, go look at his numbers and that him playing like that's good ball. I just saw a stat like he's the only quarterback for the last 20 games that's thrown a touchdown in every game he's played.
So you think this is the right fit for Russ?
Yeah, 100%. I said that. Yeah, I said that at the beginning or when the trade was made. I said the Russell Wilson one was surprised a lot of people, and I think the only reason he didn't start at the beginning is obviously he had the calf injury. And so it would have been a 4-2 record with him or without him. I 100% believe that. I don't remember the teams that they played, but I do think he would have lost. I'm not saying they'd have been undefeated to this point, but you're 5-2 now, and I think you'll probably depending on who you play. I think they have a favorable schedule because in the conference, and
They got a tough division.
and the
They're about to
division-
start
the
playing
Division is not tough. They have the
Ravens and Bengals.
The Bengals.
Yeah.
The Bengals look like they're picking up steam, but they just played the Browns, and
right.
the Browns are obviously done.
Well, talking about records and teams, I want to kind of get your guys' take with the trade deadline coming up in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What do your guys' teams need to improve?
Oh, I could tell you.
Devin's team is the Green Bay Packers. My team is the Cleveland Browns.
And he knows exactly who we need. Go ahead and hand it to him.
He's going to try to do a segue between the two teams. So he wants Myles Garrett.
We need Myles Garrett on Green Bay. Y'all
You
are
think
wasting.
that Cleveland's just
Why not? You're wasting his
fully
prime. You're wasting his
tank?
prime at this point. You're wasting it. We don't want to go. He don't want to go through another rebuild. Him or Max Crosby? Can we get him in Green Bay?
But I don't think Cleveland's
That's gonna get. Do you have are you willing to give up a first round pick for either of them?
Easily.
I don't think Green Bay needs to have a first round.
That's what we don't need it.
They have everything. They have every.
We
weapon they
need a Miles Garrett or a Max Crosby on our team.
I believe that. But the defense is still good.
Our defense is
probably
great.
Top 10, top 5.
No, yeah, our defense is fantastic. Jeff Hadley got our defense playing fantastic. But if you give me a pass rusher like Crosby or Garrett,
So you
Myles
want
That sets us-
Myles Garrett's not going anywhere. Obviously, the Cleveland Browns to be successful, and I'm being genuinely serious, would need an offensive line before like quarterback. Kevin Stefanski is so good at coaching like these atypical quarterbacks, like what he did with Kirk Cousins, what he's done with Joe Flacco, Jameis falls in that somewhat of that same category because he's like a pocket passer.
so you just think
And
it's
so-
pocket passers that
Yeah, like he's an atypical coach when like he's really good at coaching those type of quarterbacks, which is why Baker never worked out, which is why Deshaun never fit.
So obviously you guys need a quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys had to go out and trade for somebody, who would you?
they got Jameis. Y'all
They're
just need
gonna-
to
they're gonna
y'all just need to
stick-
grow with
You don't think you'd
Jameis.
try and get someone else in there?
Nah, they'll stick with Jameis. We would never make a name like that. We never do. But
Well, at 1 in 5, who would you go get?
I agree. Like
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to waste a draft pick.
think
to
I'm
go
just
get a
thinking.
player.
Obviously,
It's a
Deshaun's going to
chalky
be
year.
out
They're
for
gonna-
a lot of next year
Yeah.
as well. So
I mean, honestly, we're going to probably be in the hunt for Quinn Ewers.
so you just think you ride out the season and get something in the draft?
Quinn Ewers.
Carson Beck.
I don't really like him as a quarterback. If I'm being honest.
He's gonna be there.
No. There's like Shadur. Obviously, there's Quinn. There's Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
There is Cam Ward a freshman. He's a
Cam
freshman.
Ward. No, Cam Ward
Okay.
can come out. He'll probably win the Heisman.
Yeah, Cam Ward's going to come out more than likely. It's the best year he's.
Oh, he
had
has
so
to
far.
come out. Yeah.
Got Jalen Milrow.
Yeah, he's
he's-
so wishy-washy to me.
Past 3 weeks hasn't been good, but
But yeah, no, there's a lot of quarterbacks coming out of the draft, so I'm pretty sure we'll end up drafting him. It sucks that Dorian Thompson-Robinson is just not.
Turning out the what they could be.
Yeah, bro. Like he was like another Deshaun clone, but once again, I do think it's coming down to coaching and the bad offensive line. Like our starting line, the only starting lineman that we had like the last couple of weeks has been Jedrick Willis, and he's fucking trash. Anyways, don't get me on that tangent, bro. What else you got?
They're 1 in 5. You ain't gotta worry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
last current event I got one basketball related.
Oh, it starts this week.
Yeah, you got the NBA starting this week. One person won't be there for sure. Kawhi Leonard, out indefinitely with a knee injury. Is this it for him?
No, I don't think this is it for him. Kawhi Leonard, Stephen A. said this perfectly. Kawhi Leonard does a fantastic job about when he's healthy. Like when it comes to getting that money signing time,
He's healthy.
gonna ball out and he's healthy. But It's just crazy to me that that's the one and only superstar that you can name that's played for the league that has a Hall of Fame career in this short firecracker stint. He's a Hall of Famer, guaranteed.
If you had NFL standards, is he a
Hall of Famer, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because you've got 2 Finals MVPs, two NBA titles, and one of them you technically did on your own.
He was the best player in the world at one
So
point.
for like a 4 or 5 year stretch, he was able to have a
Elite
Hall of Fame
defender,
career.
like
he
good
was
scorer.
He was that guy.
So no, yeah, like he had a firecracker of a career, but it was a Hall of Fame worthy career. What you got it some after this? I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
It's spooky season, guys.
Oh Lord.
So next week we will be doing spooky theme for the Maybe It's Me podcast.
What does that mean?
We shall see what that means.
I don't know what that means.
But in honor of spooky season, do you have a go-to spooky movie?
Spooky movie. Halloween movie?
Halloween themed movie, yes.
Is it called Halloween with Michael Myers?
That's your one?
That's the only one that I can tell you I
Have
watched.
you seen them?
Yeah.
You're so full of it.
I'm dead serious.
Because you just sat here and said that there's no such
there
thing
is no
as
such thing
Halloween
as a Halloween
movies.
movie.
And now you want to say Halloween
Well,
is the
because you're going to
Halloween
say
movie.
that there's... I argue there's no spooky season. But y'all argue that there is, so I'm going to let y'all live with that and tell you there's a spooky season. I don't think there
No,
is a spooky
stand on
movie.
your stuff,
Yeah,
Devon.
stand on your business, bro.
Well, how's there a spooky movie then?
Spooky or Halloween themed movies?
It's not Halloween themed?
Well, like, no, what you said earlier.
I don't think there's a spooky season just because you put a pumpkin or
Let's just go based off what you said
spooky,
earlier.
Yeah,
you
you're talking about a
said
spooky
there's
movie.
no Halloween movie.
Yeah, there's no Halloween movies. Just because you put a pumpkin in there doesn't make it a Halloween
if there's
movie.
no Halloween movies, and I ask you, what's
Because
your
they're all
favorite movie?
scary. They're all...
And you named it the movie entitled Halloween. I think that means that there's a fucking Halloween movie, Devin.
But it's not about Halloween. It's about a guy murdering people.
On Halloween.
What's your favorite? Time out. I got him. All right.
All right. I'll sit back on this one.
You're a Christmas guy more than you are a Halloween guy. Mm-hmm. Right? What's that movie right there?
That's Home Alone.
Okay. When is that played typically for the normal human being?
The normal human being?
Say it.
I guess during Christmas time.
Okay, but it's not about Christmas. It's not. It doesn't have Santa Claus in it.
I watch Home Alone
It's
all
about a
year
kid-
round. Don't
it's
bother
about
me.
A kid almost getting like robbed.
I'll watch that shit in February. It's not a Christmas movie to me either. I watch it all the time. So
Insanity. He's
It's
trying
not,
to weasel
but
his
like-
way out of that movie.
no, it's not. What is your Halloween movie?
What are my go-to spooky movies?
Because like what I'm saying is you're not gonna let. Okay, go ahead.
So my go-to movie in spooky season is Scream. I love Scream.
Again, not a Halloween movie.
How come?
What makes it Halloween? Just because they dressed up? You dressed up as a
Halloween
murderer?
and horror go hand in hand.
No, horror goes hand in hand with horror.
So, Devin, is your take that like any of these movies could just be released in any part of the
Yes,
year?
my point
Still
is
be-
that they make scary movies all year round. Just because you put a pumpkin in there doesn't make it a Halloween movie.
I don't understand what your hate is for it.
I don't have a hate
I
for
will
it.
tell you that you're wrong.
No,
on
it's-
so many levels, because this is the time of year. October 31st is the day for scaring and horror and trick or treating, and so with scaring and horror and trick or treating comes scary stuff like Scream or through like horror type films, Terrifier, like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, like all those characters.
What is a Halloween movie to you then?
I don't watch. What is a Halloween movie to me?
She's just about to say she don't watch Halloween movies exactly because
I don't watch Halloween movies. But there are Halloween movies.
Yeah, I mean like Hocus Pocus, Casper,
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
I don't even know what that is.
This is such a.
That came out in
I know.
your area, and
Yeah, no, it
I
did.
still
It
watch
did.
it.
Halloween Town is our bracket.
I've seen Casper. That's a Disney movie.
Twitches,
I don't know what that is either. I'm sorry.
Twin Witches,
Twin Witches.
He loves Disney because this motherfucker be naming nothing.
But Disney don't make a Halloween either.
DComs. Disney Channel original movies.
All right, well, it's okay.
If you,
Your go-to would be nothing.
You don't. You sit down and watch a Halloween movie every year.
Absolutely, almost. Every
I feel like y'all have opened my eyes to the fact that y'all take Halloween a lot more serious.
I
than
take
do.
Christmas serious too. I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie every weekend. What are you talking about?
No, I just feel like Halloween's like
the time of year.
I know, but I feel like Halloween's just like the one that you don't really care about. It's like the third child you don't really care about. The redhead stepchild, just like over there, and then you're just waiting for
That would be
Thanksgiving and
Thanksgiving,
Christmas.
first of all.
First of all,
I look forward to Thanksgiving more than I do for
Yeah.
Halloween.
I'm not like a huge Halloween person.
So I'm saying like Halloween, you just kind of skip over it. You just it's another day. Like that's what I'm saying. When you have a whole fucking vibe and season like spooky and movies, I'm like, I'm just waiting for the days to pass. And you gotta go.
But I have it for all of them. See, I think y'all.
You're equal treatment on all holidays.
No, because he don't like Thanksgiving.
I do, and yes, I do.
What do you do for Thanksgiving?
I cook
What's a Thanksgiving meal?
a lot of shit.
What's a movie?
What's a Thanksgiving movie? I don't have one. I have football.
Oh, that's true too. Football. Okay, that makes sense.
But the same Christmas gets the same treatment. Like you are not gonna out Christmas me on
Oh, I promise you, I won't. I used to.
borderline. She won't either.
Well, whatever happened?
Don't.
I
She bowed down.
I quit.
Aaron, I had $50 on you.
I spend all my effort and money on Christmas.
We're gonna see. I'm making a
Like you're gonna have a winter wonderland.
No, and we have two very different decor styles, so it's not a
She
fair
decorates for,
comparison. I decorate for
magazines,
aesthetics.
like aesthetic and magazines. I decorate
He's like
for-
nostalgic Christmas.
like Elf.
I hate Elf, so like that's like also.
I'm with you. Elf is not a Christmas movie either. I don't like Elf.
See,
It's not
now
a good
you're.
movie. It's just
now
a,
you're-
it's
You
just a
have anything
movie.
else before we close this out, because I'm about to close it out with a sweet chin music.
You don't even know the movie's awful.
I got a quick game.
All right, let's hear this game. I'm actually excited. It's been a while since we played a game. So.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little game of higher and lower with Spotify monthly listeners for
okay.
certain artists.
All right.
So we'll go
Whatever that
first to
means.
3.
Whatever that means.
So I'll be like Nick, who has more monthly listeners.
Oh, okay.
This person or this person.
Okay.
You guess the one. If you get it right, you get the point.
Okay, gotcha. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Got it.
So this is specifically in the month of October, 2024.
2024 October. Got it.
So remember that when you're guessing.
Okay.
All right. Start with Devon. Devon. Who has more monthly listeners in the month of October 2024? One Republic or J Balvin?
One Republic.
J Balvin has 56 million. One Republic has 53.
Hispanic.
That is dummy shit. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. You talking about this is music, people?
Latin America. I said Hispanic, but Latin America.
Nick. Who has more monthly listeners in the month of October? Sam Smith
That's my boy. That's my dog.
or Linkin Park?
Lincoln Park, it just released like a new thing on Trend, like for videos in Instagram and stuff. But I'm not gonna go against my dog Sam Smith. Like Sam Smith is my boy. Even if I get this wrong, I'm going Sam Smith.
Wrong. Linkin Park.
I knew it.
They just released new music for the first time.
I
since.
remember like they announced that somebody's going to be the lead singer, and it's been on Trend forever on Instagram. So I knew that was wrong, but I'm not going to go against my guy. And I say he's my guy, but he's on the real opposite end of the spectrum of what his beliefs are. I'm about to say, and it's getting hard to vibe with it.
It's not old Sam Smith.
It's not old heartbreak Sam Smith. But I digress. Keep going.
Devin, back to you. Who has more monthly listeners, The Weeknd or Bruno Mars?
Fuck. One got $50 million debt, so I hope it's Bruno. That man owes people some money, so I'm gonna go with him.
How dare you?
The Weeknd.
Bro, you don't
I was
ever
about
go
to
against
say,
him. You don't ever
come
go against
on.
the weekend, bro. Especially in October.
I'm like the number 2 streamer of the weekend.
Back to you, Nick. Lady Gaga or Billie Eilish?
Both albums are both one movie, one album. This is a close one. I'm gonna go. I feel like Lady Gaga is still gonna beat her out Lady Gaga.
Correct.
I was gonna.
It was very close.
Yeah, it's probably close,
What
but
is
like,
it?
there's more.
I
fans.
think it has to do with the song that him and Bruno
the
Mars
Joker.
and Lady Gaga have.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What?
But I was just gonna say, I think there's also just more Lady Gaga fans.
I'm not. I mean,
It's probably actually really split.
Really,
I mean,
there's
it was
a lot of
very
big.
close. All right. Next on the board, Devon. Who has more monthly listeners in the month of October? Sabrina Carpenter or Drake?
This should be extremely easy, but
What is the answer?
you can't ask.
Drake.
Sabrina Carpenter is like one of the biggest people out right now.
I wanted to go Sabrina Carpenter, but everybody and their mother loved Drake.
I didn't say anything.
God, I don't even like Drake.
Sabrina Carpenter's on like tour.
Like, you know how long I've been bumping Espresso in my truck?
All right, back to you, Nick. Who has more monthly listeners? Kanye West or Kendrick Lamar?
For the month of October?
Yes.
I think Kendrick's song is still charting. And they just announced him for the Super Bowl. I'm going to go Kendrick.
Kanye West.
Respect.
Wow.
That's
Did
cool.
did he drop something?
He's just always consistent.
Yeah, no,
people
he's
are
very
always going
consistent.
back.
But
All right, back to you, Devon. Who has more monthly listeners?
we're struggling.
Eminem or Ed Sheeran?
I'm gonna go Eminem. Just
Devon's on the board.
I was
my
going to say it had to
favorite.
have been.
I couldn't go against him.
Ed Sheeran's actually been a little dry.
Eminem gonna be up there in Austin this weekend. I wanted to go so bad.
All
He
right,
did
Nick,
F1.
back to you. Who has more monthly listeners? Beyonce or Katy Perry?
Katy Perry's on tour in Australia. I'll go Katy Perry.
2-1.
Where'd you go? I didn't know she was in. Like, you just knew she was on tour. Who knew that?
I don't know how you know she's on tour.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Over there, really love
keeping up with
California
Katy Perry.
girls.
I was a gigantic Katy Perry fan back in the
Singing
day.
California Girls in your truck?
No, Wide Awake, actually. But
yeah, that one.
that song is fucking amazing.
All right. Devon, who has more monthly listeners? Adele or Maroon 5?
I'm going.
Those
With
are
it.
careful.
both
Be
amazing
careful
to
here.
me.
What am I supposed to be careful? I don't. There's only one that I really know.
Oh, you don't know Maroon 5?
Not really know.
I should slap the dog.
I know
shit out of
that dude who
They've been on the radio since.
that Australian dude is on there. What's his name? Is it Australian? What's his name? He did Adam. Is it Adam? What's his name?
you. He's Australian?
Or
He's definitely American.
is he American? What's the guy?
Adam Levine.
Levine. He don't got like a fake. He don't got like a fake accent when he goes off stage.
No.
There's somebody who got like a fake accent when they get off.
Say
Stage.
your fucking answer, please. And
I'm gonna go Adele.
It's Maroon 5.
Are you joking?
you worry about. See,
There's no way.
Maroon 5 had 64 million.
You better
and
stop
Adele
tripping
had
on my boy
61.
Adam, because Adam can. I'm listening to him on the
Adele
way home.
just got done with her residency.
I'm listening to him on the way home.
I listen to Adele every day.
hey, what's your favorite Adele song?
I can't pick just one.
Nick, for the win. Who has more monthly listeners? Rihanna or Justin Bieber
Damn, dude.
For the month of October?
for the month of October?
I know this answer.
The month of October, isn't it Justin Bieber's birthday in October, or is it the other way around?
You just
How
know
you
the
know
most
all these
random
random
shit.
Isn't it his birthday in October?
You're the only person who would know that.
He would be trending for a different reason.
It has to be him though. He's way more popular than Rihanna.
But Rihanna ain't dropped a song.
82 million. Rihanna had 86.
Ooh, Riri.
All right, Devin, back to you.
You sound just flabbergasted over here with these decisions.
I doubt it's Justin Bieber's birthday in October. I think I just made that
It's
shit up in
not,
my
but
head.
he was trending for a different reason.
What was he trending for? I'm looking it up.
Stuff.
Oh, the diddler.
the Diddler.
Devin,
Yes.
who has more monthly
He was born
listeners?
in March, for the record.
It's his birthday, isn't it?
Oh, I just guessed.
Who has more monthly listeners? Calvin Harris or Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
You got it. Had to have gotten it.
Calvin Harris.
See?
65 million to 64.
Calvin has that shit.
But
I
he's
don't
also
know.
super close.
What's his name again?
He's
Calvin Harris.
you doing very
Name me
fucking
one
close.
song.
Oh yeah, I've done
Calvin
like right next to
Harris?
each other.
Yeah.
He has so many.
Calvin Harris, but I thought that was like a CPA.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know he was a
2010s
damn
on
singer.
with all his tracks.
All his like pop hits,
Dun, dun, dun,
like in the bar.
Sweet nothing.
Yeah. Doesn't he do the slide? Do you slide?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, you can go through my Apple library and you can type in Calvin Harris and won't have a song.
All
Promise
right.
you.
Nick, again for the win. Who has more monthly listeners, Future or Queen?
I'm gonna go Future because his album just dropped at the beginning of the month, if I'm not mistaken.
Ding, ding, ding. Nick wins. Future had 56. Queen had 52.
Yeah. Future's album dropped.
Well, clearly you know music better than me.
I don't know if I know that much, but I like to think I do every now and then.
Hope you guys enjoyed that new music one.
It was cool. It was solid.
You just never get anything that I know. Let me get there.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I got to figure it out.
You want to do some football talk?
No?
We tried sports and you couldn't get that.
Food. He wants to do food. Do a food one.
What do you think you're going to
What
do?
restaurant
better than
earned the
Fireworks.
most money? What do you want?
I don't know. You know what? I'm figure it out. I'm gonna text you something by
Do like
Wednesday.
You could find out food trivia on there.
me? Food trivia is crazy.
It's crazy talk. I need to win.
How much is a Big Mac?
It's like 50,
I don't fuck with Big
50 at
Macs.
this point. You win.
Oh, do I?
All right. Anyways, we've enjoyed being back together. I've missed all of you greatly. We're working on a bunch of things. We're very happy that Eric Crutchfield joined the podcast. We're sorry for audio issues. But outside of that, we need to get another interview in here. So I'm going to be on the hunt to bring somebody in, have them sit with us, and we can chit chat.
I like that.
Devon, with that said, you got anything else, buddy?
Just follow us, dum dums.
Follow us, dum dums. With that being said, love everybody in this room. Love everybody out there. Toodles.